Next we have package. Okay, just now we discussed about ductable split, and ductable split we consider as a bigger version of split, right? Similarly, the package you can consider as bigger version of window. Package means what? All the components in one unit. Even the window also we can say a small package, but we are not calling a small package. Window is window, but technically if you speak, the window also is small package, because in window you'll find all the components in one unit, na? So in package also same, but the capacity is higher. Here you see, it can be considered as the bigger version of window. In window you'll find compressor, condenser, expansion, evaporator in one unit only, right? Here in package also all these components in one unit, but it's a bigger version. Means capacity for window is up to 3 TR, but package start with 3 TR up to 125 TR, very big. Compared to ductable also it's big unit, but not compared with the chiller. Chiller is a 3500 TR one unit. That's very big for high-rise building. But compared to window split, ductable split, this package offer higher capacity up to 125 TR, and with the special order it can increase also. You see the right side is condenser and compressor and condenser, this unit, and the left side you'll find expansion, which is not visible, and here you can see the evaporator coil. The four components are same, but in two sections, but one unit. And here you will find supply duct to the area where we require the cool air, and from the other side you'll find the returnator. But how exactly? Here, this image will help you. So here you see this unit. Don't think that this duct is coming out from this side. This side is a compressor and condenser. This duct is connecting from this side. Okay, so the cool air through this duct will supply to the space and return from the same space back to the unit in this compartment, not this compartment. This, in this area you'll find compressor and condenser, and this area expansion in evaporator. So supply duct and return duct to this side only. Okay, don't think that it's connecting from right side, because here is a condenser fan to cool the condenser. Okay, so two sections, and the left side section with the evaporator will have the double skin. Double skin means one unit, one case, two cases in between insulation, or we can say with insulation. This side with insulation. Why? Because this is placed outside now. So if you not provide the insulation for this side, the cooling will lose, right? But there is no insulation on the right section, because this is a compressor and condenser, right? So simple concept. We are using a single unit like a window, but the capacity is higher. So because I have higher capacity, this is not for a single space. This can be used for multiple space, and by using the ducts to supply the air to different areas. So it's because it's higher capacity, right? So one more point to discuss. First, you see, it can be considered as bigger version of window, and is used for capacity beyond the capacity of window AC, right? Having option to attach the duct, with ventilation option. So how to provide the ventilation? This other image, package rooftop unit, working of package air conditioning system, or this unit. So that side you'll find compressor and condenser. It's not visible, but you can see the evaporator side on the top. This is supply duct, right? You see the supply duct, one branch is connected to ground floor also. This is supply. Okay, I'll mark this one. Not clearly visible, but you can understand what this is. Supply air duct. This also supply air duct. This supply duct is for first floor. This is for ground floor, right? The supply is going down now. So when this duct coming out, think that one branch parallelly going to ground floor, right? And this is return air duct. This is return air. This one, return air duct from the ground floor as well as return air from first floor. Back to what? Back again to the package. So at the time of return, what we can do the opening, and we can go for say 30% as per thumb rule. 30% I'm going to exhaust air, say 30%. Okay, and from here or in the duct I can provide the fresh air. 30%, because this unit is completely outside now. So easily we can provide the fresh air. But how much we are providing the fresh air? That much is going to exhaust to maintain the, say 30% exhaust. So I'll go for 30% exhaust, remaining 70% return, 30% exhaust, again the 100% supplied to these two floors. So we can provide the fresh air also, right? So first it's a bigger version of window, because like window we have all the components in one unit. Second, the capacity is higher, means bigger version means the capacity is higher. And the second option is we can attach the duct, and the third option is we can provide the fresh air, right? And distribution point of view, noise point of view, we have advantage. There is no noise because the unit is completely outside, and air distribution is proper because we are using the ducts. And we can provide the fresh air. So this is also fully accepted by the standard societies, because this will provide the, or this will satisfy the requirement of air conditioning. Yes.
ये evaporator and expansion side पे we have double skin.
Yes.
Double skin means we have to give the insulation to
Right. For example,
heat exchange cannot exchange.
all right. You see, double skin means one cup cabinet, one more covering, in between insulation. Because here you'll find the evaporative coil, na? If you not provide with the insulation, the cooling will lose, because this is placed outside completely. And even this duct, this supply duct, return duct also with insulation, because this is also outside. Even as per standard, the duct which is running above the false ceiling also with insulation. We have a topic, I mean module 2 we'll discuss about the duct insulation. Clear? Understand the system, how the system works. The technical points we'll discuss in machine selection after load calculation. Okay. Next, theory. You see, option to attach the duct, and the available capacity is 3 to 125 TR, and types of package. What we learned just now is air cooled. Why air cooled? Because the condenser, you see, the condenser is cooled by outside air, na? So what we learn is air cooled. We have water cooled also, but not in all the mix. So we'll not discuss about this because this is not commonly used in market. Mostly package means air cooled. Okay. But for interview point of view, the difference is given. Air cooled package means the condensing unit is cooled by air. And the water cooled package, the condensing unit is cooled by water by using shell and tube. But don't worry, how this shell and tube and how this water cooled system at the time of learning water cooled chiller. After learning water cooled chiller, you can understand this water cooled package easily. So that's the reason let me hold this one. Anyhow, for package, most commonly we are using air cooled. And the detail about the shell and tube condenser and how to cool the condenser by using water, we'll discuss in detail at the time of water cooled chiller. Because in chiller we have two options, air cooled as well as water cooled, which is used as per the project requirement. Okay. So for interview point of view, just go through this point. And as I said, double skin means with insulation at the evaporative site. Next, advantages, ventilation as per standard. It can be mounted on the rooftop of the building or any open space away from the building or backyard. We can place anywhere this machine. But from that point, we are connecting the duct to the conditioner space. So if unnecessary, if you increase the length of the duct, the fan capacity will increase. So try to decrease the length of the duct. Next, will not affect to the building elevation, because this is placed on the rooftop or outside the building. Somewhere it will not affect to the building elevation like window. Next, the technician can work easily in case of breakdown, because the unit is completely somewhere outside. They are not disturbing the internal inside space above the false ceiling. Next, the duct have acoustic lining to reduce noise. So what is acoustic lining? At present, just remember, acoustic lining means acoustic related to sound, noise. Okay. So inside the duct, we are using acoustic lining to reduce the noise, because this with the higher capacity, so higher capacity fan, so it may create the noise, because when the air blow in the duct, so we are using the acoustic lining, some lining inside the duct to extract the noise from the air. But how to deal with acoustic lining, you'll find at the time of duct insulation in module 2. Okay. Next, disadvantages, high capacity fan is required, because from where you are installing, from that point we are supplying the air to the conditioner space till the last terminal, like like this. You see, this fan should supply the air till this point in the ground floor. So it required higher, required higher capacity fan, higher static pressure. But what is static pressure also we'll discuss. We have a separate topic for fan selection. We cannot learn all the things at a time. So that's the reason I'm just giving the reference of that options. Will we have a topic fan selection you'll find in module 3. Next, uh, outside ducts should be completely insulated. Insulation is required even as per standard. Inside duct also insulated with insulation. Next, high running cost. Why high running cost? Because of high fan operating cost. Running cost means energy, monthly bills na, energy consumption. So running cost is high in this because in case of ductable, suppose for example for this ground floor and first floor, if you're using ductable, I'll use one indoor here, one outdoor outside. I'll use one indoor here, outside, one outdoor. So this indoor will use to supply the air from the indoor to the last terminal, and this indoor from here to the last terminal. So fan capacity is limited na. But in case of package, this unit which is on the roof is used to supply the air till the last air terminal in the ground floor. So the fan capacity is higher. So because of higher fan capacity, the running cost also increases. So now if you compare ductable with a package, which is the best option? Ductable. Online. Compare ductable with package, which is the best option? Package and ductable. At this level, we cannot say ductable is best or package is best. Depend as per the site condition. As per the condition, as per the requirement. So at this level, don't do any conclusion. Simply learn. Don't think that package is best or ductable is best. For example, in commercial space. Commercial space is very limited and expensive. So suppose the client, or as per the interior, the fall ceiling height is 9 feet or 10 feet, and the slab height is 12 feet. Above the fall ceiling only 2 feet clearance. For 2 feet clearance, the ductable indoor suppose 15 TR capacity, it is difficult to install. In that case, package is the best option because you don't have clearance to place the split ductable split indoor inside. In case we can go for ductable. Okay, or else if you have the space inside the building as well as outside, go for the ductable split. So depend as per the site condition, as per the interior requirement, as per the space available, as per the client requirement, as per the budget, lot of things. All these points we'll discuss at the time of machine selection. So at this level, don't do the conclusion, just learn. Okay, we'll decide which option is best as per the site condition. For one project, the ductable is the best option. In other project, the package will be the best, right? So we have multiple options. So after learning all this, then at the time of machine selection, as per the project requirement, we'll decide based on these conditions. These conditions also we'll discuss at the time of what? At the time of machine selection, chapter 8. Okay. Next, back to the topic. Some benefits, limitation, you can go through this. Some more comparison is given.